walk into Best Buy. The lights are dimmed just enough. TV wall stretches 20 feet across. Every scene plays the same crystal clear nature documentary. A tiger stalking through golden grass, water droplets glistening on a leaf. The 85-inch in the middle looks like a portal to another world. You stand there mesmerized. The price tag reads $1,299. You imagine it on your living room wall. You imagine movie nights. You imagine the wow factor. You buy it. 3 weeks later, that same TV in your home looks completely different. The colors feel washed out. The picture seems flat. The room feels swallowed by a giant black rectangle. Here's what nobody warned you about. The store lied to your eyes, and the gap between what you saw and what you bought is going to cost hundreds of dollars and months of buyer's remorse. Keep watching. Your next TV purchase depends on it. Regret 1. The vivid mode lighting trick that every shopper. Here's something most buyers don't know. Every TV on a Best Buy or Costco display floor is running in what's called vivid mode or dynamic mode. Settings cranked to maximum brightness, oversaturated colored, and exaggerated contrast, specifically designed to make the picture pop under fluorescent store lighting. Forum users in R4K TV and R5 have flagging this practice for years. When you bring that same TV home, the picture under your dimmer ambient room lighting looks drastically less impressive. The mechanism is straightforward. Store demo modes pump backlights nearly 100% brightness, which masks color accuracy issues and panel uniformity problems that become visible in normal home viewing conditions. A retiree posting in Arcos described his new TV as looking like a totally different product within 20 minutes of plugging it in at home. The store fed your eyes a curated experience. Your living room is going to feed you the actual product. That's the first regret. Now wait until you hear about the lighting trap. Regret 2. The showroom lighting hides the glare problem. Showroom lighting is engineered to make TVs look perfect. Indirect overhead lighting, minimal window glare, carefully positioned demo content that avoids dark scenes where panel weaknesses show. Most American living rooms have the opposite. Large windows, lamps, ceilings lights, and bright daylight pouring in from multiple angles. Forum users in our home theater have posted countless complaints about glare on large LED and LCD TVs, especially during daytime viewing. The mechanism is panel coating. Premium TVs from Sony, LG, and Samsung often include anti-glare matte finishes that cost more to produce. Budget warehouse club TVs frequently use glossy panels, mirror every light source in your room. A user posting in our Costco described 75-inch TV during a Sunday afternoon as more of a mirror than a television. The store's controlled lighting never told him that. The next regret is mathematical and brutal. Regret 3. The wrong viewing disc destroys 4K quality. Here's the math nobody runs at the store. The recommended viewing disc for an 85-inch 4K TV is roughly 9 to 10 for optimal picture quality. Most American living rooms position the couch 7 to 8 feet from the wall, too close. At that distance, start seeing individual pixels during static scenes like broadcasts, sports score graphics, and streaming compression artifacts. Forum users in R4K TV call this the too close trap. The TV looks incredible from 12 feet away on the store floor where you're standing in a wide open aisle. It looks compromised from your actual couch or actual room. Consumer Reports has consistently flagged viewing disc as one of the most overlooked fact TV satisfaction. The mechanism, human vision. Your eyes can only resolve so much detail at close range, and the picture starts breaking down when individual pixels become visible. A 65-inch TV at 8 feet often delivers a sharper, more cinematic experience than an 85-inch TV at the same distance. The bigger isn't always better. The next regret is about something you can't unsee. Regret 4. Local dimming. Looks amazing in the store, falls apart at home. The picture quality feature stores demo aggressively is something called local dimming, the ability of a TV to dim specific zones, create deeper black. On the showroom floor, with carefully chosen demo content like space and underwater footage, local dimming looks incredible. At home, watching normal movie, mixed dark and light scene. Budget TVs reveal what's called the haloing effect. Bright objects on dark backgrounds create visible glow rings around them. Forum users in our home theater have documented this extensively on budget TVs sold at warehouse clubs. The mechanism is dimming zone count. Premium TVs like Sony Bravia and LG OLED have hundreds or thousands of dimming zones, allowing precise contrast control. Budget warehouse tier TVs often have 30-60 dimming zone, enough to look great on demo footage, but inadequate for everyday viewing. A user posting in our Costco described his $799 TV as great for nature documentaries, awful for anything subtitles or tech. If this kind of breakdown is helping your buying decision, smash that subscribe. I drop these every Tuesday and Friday. The next regret hits everyone. Regret 5. The sound quality disasters. Hide walk through Best Buy and notice something. The TV wall plays muted footage. The sound demo is always on a separate setup with a soundbar or surround. The store never lets you hear what a TV's built built-in speakers actually sound like, because they sound terrible. Modern flat-panel TVs prioritize thin profiles over audio quality. Most 75-inch and 85-inch TVs use down-firing or rear-firing speakers with 10 to 20 watts of total output, completely underpowered for the screen size. Forum users in our home theater have flagged this const. The picture is massive, the dialogue is tinny, muddy, and often delayed. Consumer Reports consistently noted that even premium large TVs require external soundbars or surround systems to deliver acceptable audio. A retiree posting in our Costco described his new 85-inch as looking like Hollywood, sounding like a phone speaker. The hidden cost? A decent soundbar adds $300 to $800 to the real price of your TV. Sonos Beam runs around $499. Samsung AQ800C runs around $509. Bose Smart Soundbar runs around $890. The store didn't mention any of that. Now we're entering the regret nobody warned you about. Regret 6? The frame rate and motion issues that don't show on store loops. Store demo loops are carefully selected. Slow-moving nature. Cinematic content shot in 24 frames per second. Steady camera work. What you don't see at the store? Sports, live news, fast-moving action, cable broadcast. Forum users in R4K TV have flagged that many budget warehouse TVs struggle with motion handling, especially during sports and gaming. The mechanism is what tech reviewers call low refresh rate panels. Premium TVs run at native 120Hz refresh rates with advanced motion smooth. Budget TVs often run native 60Hz panels with software simulated motion that produces what reviewers call the soap opera effect, making movies look like cheap reality TV. A user posting in our Costco described his football viewing on a new 75-inch as the ball blurring like a comet across screen. The store's slow nature footage hid the problem entirely. 2 more regrets. 7. The smart TV software that becomes useless. Smart TV software is one of the most underrated factors in long-term satisfaction. Premium TVs from Samsung, LG, and Sony use Tizen, WebOS, and Google TV operating systems that receive consistent updates for 5 to 7. Budget warehouse tier TVs often use proprietary or older smart platforms that stop receiving updates within 2 to 3 years. Forum users in R4K TV have documented this pattern. The TV still works as a display. The streaming apps start failing, right? Netflix updates break compatibility. Disney Plus refuses to load. YouTube freezes. The smart feature store demo disappear one by one as the software ages out. The fix is what tech reviewers call an external streamer. Plugging in an Apple TV 4K at $120, a Roku Ultra at $99, or a Google Chromecast at $49 to $99 essentially replaces your TV's broken smart software. But that's another $100 to $150 the store never mentioned. A user posting in our Lord Cutters described her 3-year-old smart TV as an expensive monitor I have to plug a $100 streamer? That's wild. Now, the biggest regret of all. Regret 8. The resale value crash is faster than any electronics category. Here's the twist nobody talks about when you're walking out of Best Buy with that boxed 85-inch on a flatbed cart. The resale value on large TVs craters faster than almost any other consumer electronics category. A TV purchased for $1,299 today is worth roughly $400, $600 on Facebook Marketplace within 2 years, and roughly $200, $300 within 4 years. The depreciation curve is steeper than smartphones, steeper than appliances, steeper than most major electronics. The mechanism is what industry analysts call feature obsolescence. TV manufacturers release new models every 12 to 18 months, marginally improved feature, mini LED, QD old, 444Hz refresh, improved HDR processing that quickly make older models feel dated to secondhand buyers. The TVs still work, the picture still looks fine, but the resale market has already moved on. Forum users in Frugal have flagged this as the most expensive part of big TV trap. The fix is the easiest decision on the entire list. Before buying any TV larger than 65 inches, ask yourself one question. Is this TV the right size for my actual room and my actual viewing distance? Or am I buying it because it looked impressive in a store with theatrical lighting and curated demo content? The store has 50-foot ceiling, 100 feet of viewing, and a video loop engineered to flick your eyes. Your living room has none of those advantages. The right TV for most American homes is a quality 55-inch to 65-inch 4K Sony, LG, or Samsung, running $500 to $900, fitting most rooms perfectly, and delivering a picture that looks great in actual ambient lighting. Walk into Best Buy. Measure your room first. Buy the right size, not the biggest size. Save the $400 difference. Spend it on a proper soundbar and an Apple TV. Enjoy your TV for years instead of regretting it within months. 8 regrets. Hundreds of dollars wasted spending if you let the showroom light fool into the wrong purchase. Now, I want to know which regret hits you the hardest. Number 1 with the vivid mode trick, number 5 with a speaker disaster, or number 8 with the resale crash? Drop the number in the comment. Next videos, I'm exposing 5 soundbar brands that quietly overpromise and underdeliver, including one premium name that costs $899 and dies within 3 years. Print this list, measure your room, watch your money stay in your pocket.